Boom! Today I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to do the day before your live online PMP exam. Let's get into this. All right, PMP Success Secrets with Scott. Today I'm going to ease all your worries when it comes to the online PMP exam. We're going to walk through it, and don't worry about taking notes. Won't worry about the details. I have put it all together for you in a clear, easy, simple to use, fancy pants exam day checklist. So this covers what you do before for the live online, the actual exam, how to handle technical issues, the whole gambit. It's all defined in here. And I'm going to have a link down below that you can go to. You can download this for free. And if you want to, you can get into the free e-course that I have that walks you through everything and gives you it all. All right, so we're all here. But we are here for a reason, right? We're here to talk about what do we do the day before our live online exam, all right? Now, this assumes that you're already prepared, all right? Now, I can help you with that. You got to be prepared to take the exam. We're going to talk about how we get ready to actually get into and succeed on the exam. All right, so live online, a lot of people are scared because the computers have a mind for themselves and they can control us, right? We want to be prepared for the live online. So let's look at our checklist and see what we have. Well, the day before the live online exam actually starts a week before, because we can't wait for the day before like a guy like me would do. Nope, we gotta wait. We gotta go a week before and do some basic preparation. Now, what is that? First of all, when you apply for your exam, you set your date, you're going to get an email from Pearson VUE. So, boom, about a week out, check. Make sure you got the email. Make sure it confirms your date and your time. Make sure it's matched to your time zone. Don't make that mistake, all right? And then what you want to do is you want to save the Pearson VUE online exam access link that they're going to give you. Save that onto your computer. Put it up there at the top. Get it there. Test it out. Hit it a bunch of times so it's there. We've got it down in here. Really clear. It's going to be in your email as well. Now, when you hit that button a week before, you're going to be able to download this thing called OnVUE. Don't worry about it. It's just their program. Boom, boom, boom. It downloads to your computer, takes a couple minutes, and what's it do? It runs a system test. Make sure that your machine is compatible with the Pearson VUE machine, all right, in the system. So you go through that system check. If it's all good, boom, great, you feel confident. And if it's not a problem. At least you know a week out, not the night before. All right, so you'll be able to go through, troubleshoot. You know, a lot of times it's, you know, what kind of ad blockers or firewalls we have set up. Don't worry, in our little checklist and in the little free e-course that I created for you, we walk through how to navigate that real simple, all right? Now, as you get in there, you verify that. You want to go into the system, the OnVUE system, and you want to try out the whiteboard. Now, you know me. I am an anti-data dump guy. So we're not going to try, write our data dump because we don't do that. That's for chumps. We do not do a data dump. We use our own brain. But you want to be able to be comfortable if you have to do a little bit of math, right? Just some basic math, jot some things down. So get comfortable with that. We walk you through that as well. So that is a week out. Think about how comfortable you would feel knowing my system's set up. I've worked through every issue. I've got my, everything laid out. I know exactly where I'm going to go. I know the time is right. I know how to use the whiteboard for the little things that I want to use it for. That's going to take all the stress off of you and you're going to feel good. Now, the day before, you got to run through some things, all right? You got to know 4 different things are ready to go. You got to make sure the room is right. Number 1, you got to make sure your computer is right. You got to make sure that the environment that you're in is right. And you got to make sure you got your phone just in case things don't go right. All right. So let's go back to the room. Now, what do? You got a lot of stuff in your room. You probably got things on the wall, your diploma, all these things. We want to put away, obviously, our study materials and we want to clear the clutter. That's what we're trying to do right off the bat. Now, as I'm going through this, don't worry. I walk you through it super in depth as you go through the little e-course that I created for you. Very simple and it's free. You want to have just the one monitor that you're working on. Now, I have 2 monitors. A lot of times when I film, I got a 3rd monitor so I can see myself, all right? Now, you want to turn those other monitors with facing the wall or remove them from the room. Why? Because they're going to ask you to do a screenshot of your room, and if you got multiple monitors, bing, 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 they're going to shut you down, all right? So you got to turn those monitors around or take them out of the room. Additionally, unplug smart speakers or any kind of device like that. Erase or remove whiteboards. I don't know why I did this. I thought if you got whiteboards, clean them off, remove them. If you got pictures, put things over them, right? And then place your ID on your work table because they're going to want to see that. You're going to take a picture of it. You got to see that, all right? So think about it. That's the room nailed down. I'm going fast. You know I nailed this down in the checklist so that you can feel day before. Check, 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 check. And you can watch the video of other person saying, hey, I just took the test. This is what I did, all right? Other things, the computer. Make sure that it's all clean and clear, right? We want to close all applications on OnView. Finder's okay if you have a Mac. You know, make sure your charger is plugged in and it's charging. You don't want to, boop, lose charge during the exam, duh. Make sure your notifications are off. Make sure you run the system test again the night before. Who knows what have changed? Just so you're ready to go. Now, as we move into the next section, it's called environment. We want to, understand that we can eliminate the distractions as much as possible. Kids, pets, crazy roommates, crazy family, whatever. We want to talk to them and say, hey, at noon tomorrow, I'm going into this thing. I'm prepared. I'm going to do well. Can you leave me alone? Put a sock on the door handle. Whatever you got to do, make sure that they're not going to get you going. All right? And so get your schedule out there and the rules to the room, all right? So that you have nobody walking in and just trying to talk to you and throwing you off and having the proctor freak out, all right? So just set your environment right so that you're in your Zen mode and you're ready to roll. Now, last one is 4. We want to have this phone close to us, all right? You turn off the text and the app notifications, all that stuff, so it's not bling-blanging all the time, but you want to keep it within grabbing distance, all right? Because the proctor might need to call you. They might have an issue on their side that they might need to call you, right? And you might have tech issues and you go, hey, we're having tech issues. I'll walk you through all that, by the way, how to deal with that. I'm going to grab my phone, talking directly to the camera. Grab it. I'm calling you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm screaming. That's what I'm doing right now. But you want to have it there with you so that you can operate, all right? And so that is the actual night before. So let's get into it the day. I know I just said, the night before, but I gave you the week, I gave you the night. I'm going to get into the day. Now, we're going to so there's some personal stuff you got to do. 30 minutes before, there's some things. And during the exam, we have specific ways that we want to do it. And the best way for you to find that is to go download all these details here. Exactly what you need to be doing on the day. When you wake up, get out of bed, take that shower, get ready to go, put on the Rocky music, and then follow these personal preparation. What you do 30 minutes before the exam, what you do during the exam, and then, what you do if there's issues. I know I don't want to freak you out, but we've dialogued it all. We talked about exactly what you need to have to survive tech issues during the exam. Super duper important. What you need to do when you're talking to Pearson. All that stuff's there. So today we're just talking about what to do the night before, and we know it translates to the week before, but you can do this. At the end of the day, this is the time for you to shine. This is your big day. You've done the work. You put in the process. If you're feeling, bad now, let me take that weight off you, because if we're prepared on the exam day, it'll let our brain be focused and just locked in and do the darn best that we can. And that's all we want for you. So let's lean on this process and this proven techniques to eliminate our issues and just be successful. So that's it. That's what we do the day and the week before. Obviously, go check out the link, download this, get into the free e-course that walks you through step by step. I want you to dominate this thing. Dominate this thing. So go do it. I'll see you in the next episode. If you need me directly and you're like, Scott, I got to get you on the phone. I got to talk to you. 757-759-5282. Literally, ringy ding. You'll speak to me. Scott at pmmasterprep.com if you want to talk about, hey, prep, or you want to talk about accelerator stuff, or just not feeling confident, whatever it is, you want to get a coaching call, or go to our website. By the way, it's now fancy. So go check it out. On Friday of this week, it's going to be awesome. Tons of resources have been thrown into this. Tons of development people. We're living the practices that we preach. and we are developing in on sprints, just continuously. We're rolling. Go check it out, pmmasterprep.com. This Friday, or actually Saturday morning, it gets fancy. Go check it out. I'm always here for you. Talk to you soon. Adios.